afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground for this scintillating match between the Bellissimo Blasters and the 80 Strikers on this Sunday afternoon. We have a double header today. This is the first match of a double header Sunday. I have both the captains here with me, Ankur from the Bellissimo Blasters and Ankush from the Strikers as well. Let's just have a chat with both the captains before the match. Ankur. Sorry. Ankur, not a very good start to the tournament for you guys. 2 back-to-back losses. How do you look to rectify things and get back into this match?
So a couple of things, we made a few changes in the team, so hopefully that shuffling around makes again about the game. Also, I think the conditions different with each match, so hopefully every day is a new game for us, and I think we should be able to prove ourselves better this time.
And scintillating win last night, comprehensive. You dominated in all 3 forms of the game. What is the plan for today's match?
Well, of course, we won the previous game 2 days back, but that's all in the past right now. And our focus is completely today as we face Bellissimo today, the Bellissimo Blasters. Of course, they've had a tough run into their competition itself, and I'm sure they'll be coming full throttle at us today. So we have to be wary of our opposition, and I'm looking forward to a good game of cricket, a healthy contest. And yeah, we are almost full strength, so that's good news for us. Of course, losing our captain Viral in the previous game wasn't the best of things to happen to us, and he will definitely be missed. So yeah, big shoes to fill in for me, but let's see how things pan out today.
All the best for the captaincy, and I hope that he comes back very soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Now that we are done with the proceedings, let's just go back to the toss. Presented to you by Avenue Toss Ka Boss.
कट करके डाल दूंगा.
It's toss time here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground.
What? Tails.
Tails is the call.
Tails.
And it is a tail.
We'll be batting first.
Any particular reason?
Not really. We just want to go out there and express ourselves, put a score on the board, and then give it all over to Blasters to see if they can chase it down. So yeah, that's the plan, of course. And all the best to Blasters and Ankur. We hope you have a good game.
You had a tough outing in the last 2 matches batting first. You will be chasing this time. So a blessing in disguise for you guys losing the toss.
Yeah, I think no surprises there. Looking at last game, I think we were anyway batting on 80, going out first batting, and changed to turn things around and go first. So I think all in all, we are happy with the toss. Look forward to it.
Thank you.
Is a written round. For every correct answer you get a +10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it. Team number 20, 7 movies and last question in the movie. Bolna again. What is the name of the Mange Mughal team? 20 team 12 plus 20. That's the right answer. We're going to have a Bollywood dance off right here, right now. Can we hear it out loud for team number 16? Can we hear it out loud for team number 4? Team number 4, you go back, you get a shot. Can we hear it for team number 13? Amitabh Bachchan can write equally well with both his hands. At the most, how do we all better know Dilin Nair? This was the first film released under the banner of Lay a gentleman, yes boss, Fir Bhi Will Hai Hindustani TV show circus have all been directed by whom? Ajit Mirza is the correct answer. Give them a round of applause, guys.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz, we are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
I'm not kidding.
She's actually not kidding. Ace of Trades is India's largest quizzing company dedicated to organizing fun and entertaining corporate events for multinational companies. It's a perfect substitute for the mundane team building exercises that we're pretty sure you're bored of by now.
The Ace of Pubs community conducts such quizzes at many pubs across the country. Ace of Trades is just the corporate vertical.
Ace of Pubs?
With over 200 quizzing events each month, Ace of Pubs has created a culture for the love of entertainment and quizzing in pubs across the country. Now imagine that in your office space. Creating the same energetic atmosphere in a corporate setting is the passion and vision behind Ace of Trades.
And this happens once a month?
In some companies, we do it every Friday because why not?
So it's about time you bid your goodbyes to those boring team building activities and get ready for some unstoppable entertainment through our quizzes. This is Ace of Trades.
Good afternoon to all the viewers joining us from their houses. We are here for this match number 9 of the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League between the Bellissimo Blasters and the 80 Strikers. As you guys know, it is a double-header Sunday here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground. We have another game after this. Just to remind you guys, it was the 80 Strikers who won the toss and to everyone's surprise elected to bat first. They did a good job batting first in the previous game. Almost scored more than 200. They'll be looking to emulate the same in this match too. Meanwhile, for the Bellissimo Blasters, they're coming into this game after 2 consecutive losses. They're 5th in the Group A in the points table. They're desperately looking for a win. Could this be the game? They batted first in the last 2 matches. They couldn't even get 200. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise for them to bat second and chase a total. Maybe a change in fortunes for the Bellissimo Blasters this time. The 80 Strikers currently in 2nd spot in the Group A. A win today and they might just go into 1st position, which is currently being held by the Park Panthers. I beg your pardon, it's the Park Indians who are currently at the 1st spot in the Group A points table. And that's the first Fun 88 power play. That's the first 12th man brewing boundary of this game. No fielder in that region. He cuts it well into the gap for a 4. First runs of the bat for the 80 Strikers. Coming off Vikram's bat. Last ball of the over. Good ball, just missing the edge of the bat. An over gone. 80 Strikers, 5 for no loss. Second over by Ankur. The captain has come into the attack. Just to remind you guys, it's the Fun 88 power play currently going on. So that means that there's just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And the Bellissimo Blasters, they have one in the 3rd man region and the second one in that deep mid-wicket region. The Strikers will look to make the best out of this power play. Imtiaz faced a ball yet to get off strike. Good bowling here by Ankur. A good decision to bat first by the 80 Strikers in my opinion. We all know the scorching heat can take a toll on you while you're fielding first. So it's always better to bat first in an afternoon game, so that when you come out to field in the second innings, the sun is down and it's a bit cool when you come out to field in the second match. Right under the bat. Hits it straight to the bowler. It's been a good over here by Ankur till now. He's bowled 4 really good deliveries. This is a must-win situation for the Bellissimo Blasters. Thumping defeat in the last 2 games. They desperately look to bounce back in this match. Good bowling. A bit of a misfield. That will lead to 2 runs for the 80 strikers. Speaking about the Bellissimo Blasters, as I said, 2 tough games. Bad outing for with the bat in both the occasions for the Bellissimo Blasters. Both the matches, they couldn't get to the 3-figure mark. They'll be chasing this time. Keeping in mind their batting performance, they'll not want a target above 150, 140. They'll look to restrict the opposition as fast as possible. We'll get back to that later. End of the second over. The 80 strikers, 7 for no loss.
Written round. For every correct answer, you get a +10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it.
And that's the second 12th man brewing boundary of this match. And it's that man Vikram again. Good start to the over for the 80 strikers. Pitch shot, pulls it away in the gap for a 4. Getting back to the Bellissimo Blasters' batting performance in the last 2 matches. As I said, we'll get back to that later again, because here's another 12th man brewing boundary in this over. 2 consecutive ones. Good batting here by Vikram. Once again, pitch shot. This time, rather than going on the leg side, he goes on the offside, cuts it in the deep mid wicket region for a boundary. It was pitched outside off stump. Directs it beautifully for a 4. Some pressure on Anuj here. Conceded a boundary in the first over. He's conceded 2 of the very first 2 deliveries in this over. Where does he go from here now? This time once again in the deep mid wicket region, but straight into the hands of the fielder for a single. The Blasters, they've made a few changes in the lineup this time. Keeping in mind their performance, I don't think their bowling has been an issue. But the real test for their bowling is going to be in this match. They're facing an 80 strikers team who almost scored more than 200 in their first match. So this is going to be a good test for the Bellissimo Blasters bowling lineup.
White signal there by the umpire. The strikers looking at the batting till now, it looks like they're following the same approach they had in the last match. They know how crucial the power play is, and they're making the best use of this finality at power play. Bit of a yes or no situation, and they do run at the end. A misfield. Oh, in fact, there's going to be a overthrow. Is it going to be 5 runs? Yes, it is. A costly overthrow here by the Bellissimo Blasters. Let's just have a look at the replay. A misfield. He could have avoided that throw. He went for it, and there was no fielder to back that up, and it runs away for a 4. It's been an expensive over till now. 13 runs already, with still 2 balls remaining in this over. The fielder now is coming close to the stumps. Oh, looks like some issue there for Vikram. This is exactly the start the strikers would have wanted after electing to bat first. Pitch shot, and then once again it beats the fielder for another 12-man brewing boundary. The 4th one in this over. The deep fine leg was inside the circle, but he couldn't get hold of the ball, and it races away for a 12th-man brewing boundary. Last ball of this over. $18 runs already coming off it. And once again another misfield. Looks like it's running away for a boundary again. Yes, it was a boundary. Bit of a technical glitch. I couldn't understand if the ball had raced away to the boundary line. So 5 boundaries in that last over for the 80 strikers. All 5 coming from Vikram. A 22-run over. It's been an expensive one for the Bellissimo Blasters. Captain Ankur back into the attack. And this time it's over the mid-off for another boundary. It's raining 4s here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground. This time it's Imtiaz who joins the party with Vikram. Pitched under the bat. He's tried to slog it over. He gets it over the mid-off for a 4. The Blasters currently look in a bit of pressure. Not a good start for them. Changes being made in the field. Third man brought inside the circle. Long off fielder being kept here at the deep. So now the 2 fielders outside the circle are a long off and one in that deep mid-wicket region. They've brought the third man inside the circle. Good comeback there by Ankur. After a half volley in that first ball, this was good. Imtiaz was deceived by the pace of Ankur on that occasion. And he's hit that. And just when they brought the third man inside the circle, he's hit that in the third man region for another 12th man brewing boundary. Thick outside edge. Over the third man, inside the circle. Races away for a 4. Strikers are going all guns blazing. Tried to slog it again, and somehow it goes in that deep square leg region for another 12th man brewing boundary. 5 in the last over, 3 already in this over. The last 9 deliveries has seen 8 12th man brewing boundaries. It was in the gap. 4 number 3 in this over. And there's still 2 more balls remaining. And this time it's going to be 5 wides. Another expensive over for the Bellissimo Blasters. Down the leg side. The keeper tried his best. But it races away for 5 wides. What a start this has been for the 80 Strikers. The projected score currently 256. Run rate more than 12 at this stage, almost 13. One stage, last over it was Vikram, and this over it has all been about Imtiaz. Steps out and he misses it this time. Makes the crease well in time to save himself from that stumping. But good work there by the wicket keeper. Good reflex to hit the stump as soon as he got the ball. Last ball remaining in this 4th over. Dot ball. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's a wide signal by the umpire. Still a ball left. Under 4 overs and the 80 Strikers have almost got themselves to 50. They've taken Ankur into the cleaners. He's been their best bowler in the last 2 games. He's taken the best bowler for a toss. I think the game plan was very clear. If you take their best bowler for runs, that's going to put immense pressure on the rest of the bowling lineup. It will be interesting to see how the Bellissimo Blasters can make a comeback after a poor start in this power play. 2 wides. That means we still have a ball left. An appeal. It looks like it was going down the leg side. That will be the end of the 4th over. The 80 Strikers 49 for no loss.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz, we are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
2 more overs remaining in this 188 power play. They've brought Ayush into the attack. Can he get that wicket which the Bellissimo Blasters desperately need right now? It's been a power play completely dominated by the strikers. With 10 more balls remaining, can they end it on a high? And with that single, that will be 50 up for the 80 strikers in under 5 overs. After electing to bat first, this is just the start they would have wanted. Meanwhile, for the Bellissimo Blasters, they are in need of a wicket. They have to break this opening partnership to make a comeback in this match. An appeal there, but the umpire looks completely disinterested. Let's just have a look at that replay. I think height was the issue there. It might have even gone over the leg stump. Looked not out to me. So good decision by the umpire. Good bowling here by Ayush. After 2 expensive overs, this has rather been a quiet over for the 80 strikers. Last 2 overs almost going for 35 runs. 5 boundaries in that third over. The 4th over saw 4 boundaries. This is really good bowling here by Ayush. Still a ball left in this over. It's just been 1 run which has come out of it. The strikers won't mind 1 off over. The start which they've got. They're well in course for a good total around 220, 230. White signal there by the umpire. Single 20 over. 5 gone, 52 for no loss. Last over of the 188 power play, and it's Anuj, I beg your pardon, back into the attack. Gave away 5 boundaries in the previous over which he bowled. The captain has showed faith in him to give him another over, to give him another chance to break this partnership. The 80 strikers. The last match was against the Vikings, which they won by a comprehensive margin of 63 runs. Put on a good total on board. Came out and defended it. Bowled the Vikings under 150. Meanwhile, for the Bellissimo Blasters, their last match was against the Park Panthers. It was an off day with the bat for the Bellissimo Blasters. They got bundled out for 70 odd something. And the Panthers chased it down in under 7 overs. So somewhere even that net run rate is going to haunt the Bellissimo Blasters. The net run rate is something which comes afterwards. First they need to look to register their first win in this Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League. Could this be the match where fortunes change for the Bellissimo Blasters? Three balls in this over. It's been a good over. Right into the hands of the deep mid-wicket fielder. Just a single. Last 2 balls of the Fun 88 power play loading. For an expensive first 4 overs, the Bellissimo Blasters have bowled a decent last 2 overs of this power play. Goes over the top, and that will beat the fielder for another boundary. Another 12th man brewing boundary coming from the bats of Imtiaz. A half volley, and he makes no mistake in sending it for a 4. The long off fielder did try to get hold of it, but it was far from his reach. The ball races away for a boundary. Last ball of the power play loading. And the 80 strikers will be very happy with the power play they've had. They've scored runs at a run rate of almost 10 and over. They've not lost a single wicket. This is just the start they would have wanted after winning the toss. And that will be the end of the 6th over. The 80 strikers, 58 for no loss.
All I ever wanted was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
So after the end of the power play, the 80 strikers 58 for no loss. Joining me is Pranav Nambiar in the commentary box.
Well, thank you, Vignesh. It's quite the score after the Fun 88 power play to have 58 runs on the board. They haven't lost the wicket either. The Ashok Tower strikers Vikram and Imtiaz with a fine opening partnership. I should get him a single. That's 59 for no loss. And more than the runs, it's the fact that wickets haven't been taken yet is what will affect this Bellissimo side. And a leg by. Bowler a little too occupied with that appeal for LBW. He did not make it in time for the run out attempt. Let's have a look at that LBW appeal by the Bellissimo Blasters. Ayush was going outside leg. But there was a run out possibility on the non-strikers end. Flicked away, but it's not in the gap. He should get a single. Well, this partnership has proven to be a really good opening pair that has allowed the 80 strikers to lay the foundation that they were looking for. Well, that's up, and that should travel the distance. Imtiaz with a big 12th man brewing sixer. Let's have a look at that replay again. Look at Imtiaz. It's a big strike for that six. Two more balls to go. And it's a big swing again, and that goes away for a boundary. Deep third man was wide open. And Imtiaz gets enough bat on it for the ball to run away for a boundary. Last ball of the over. That's on the bat, and that's given. That was a plump LBW. And a good comeback by Ayush to get this wicket, this ace of pubs wicket for the Bellissimo Blasters. And the Blasters finally put an end to this opening partnership between Vikram and Imtiaz. But a good innings by Imtiaz comes to an end. He's done his job. He has set the pace and the tone for the rest of this innings. Very prominent LBW.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super
The Ashok Tower Strikers with one victory in their campaign already against the World Tower Vikings. World Tower Vikings were able to defeat the Bellissimo Blasters. But today the Blasters are bowling first instead of batting. Today they'll be assigned to the task of chasing. Two dot balls and a wide stuck between those two dot balls. It's turning out to be a good over by Samir. The Bellissimo Blasters need such good overs. Two more balls to go. .73 for 1 and a run rate of 9.52. Which is surely good news for the Ashok Tower Strikers. The Bellissimo Blasters, on the other hand, they desperately need wickets to slow down this Ashok Tower Strikers juggernaut. Oh, big shout with the umpire not lifting his finger up this time. They already dismissed Imtiaz with an LBW. Dhruv would have been the second prey. Last ball of the over. I think that's a dot ball and nothing more than that. That is the end of the 8th. 8 overs gone, 73 for 1.
Back into the attack. And that's running away for another 12th man throwing boundary. Imtiaz walks off the ground, but Vikram, his partner, is making sure that the runs are still coming for the 80 strikers. He's glanced it into that deep fine leg region for a 4. Good start to the over for the Ashok Tower strikers. Vikram, his plan will be to stay till the end and make sure that the team gets to a good total. Good comeback here. After a half volley in that first ball, he's pulled it really tight, giving no room to the batsman. New man onto the crease is Dhruv. A good partnership there by Imtiaz and Vikram. The fielder in that deep third man was straight into the hands of that fielder for just a single. As I was speaking, it was a good partnership by the opening batters. Imtiaz scoring a good 30 odd runs, giving his team the much needed start which they would have wanted after winning the toss and electing to bat first. The projected score does show 184. If they have wickets in hand, we can expect the score to go till 220, 230, like they did in that last match against the Vikings. Three more balls remaining in the over. Dhruv is yet to get off the mark. Good appeal and it's gone. Finger raised by the umpire. And that is the second ace of pub wicket here for the Bellissimo Blasters. Beg your pardon, it was not out being given by the umpire. This time it's over the long mid-off region. There is a long off fielder there. Make sure that the ball doesn't run away for a boundary. Two more balls left in the over. With that single, Dhruv gets off the mark. This is some tight line and length being maintained by Ayush. He's keeping it simple. The best part is that he's not leaking runs. And that will be the end of the 9th over. The 80 strikers 79 for 1. Slip in place for the spinner Samir. This is some attacking field setting here by the captain of the Bellissimo Blasters. Looks like the slip in place was just for Dhruv. They're not keeping one for Vikram. So maybe there's a plan to attack the new man on crease. They know he's struggling to get the runs. Maybe try to attack him a bit and get his wicket. Vikram on the other hand has crossed 30 and is looking in good touch. Runs away to the long on fielder for just a single, for a quick 2 runs. Good fielding there. As I was speaking, Vikram, 33 of just 27 deliveries. Oh, he's got a bit cheeky there. And that is running away for a 12th man brewing boundary. In fact, that's 5 wides being signalled by the umpire. The keeper not making the best of his effort, missed it. And it runs away for a boundary. The fielding till now has been pretty good by the Bellissimo Blasters. This has been a rare occasion when there's been a misfield on the field by the Bellissimo Blasters. Good bowling by Samir. Still a decent over. They've got a boundary out of it. They're keeping that run rate well in touch of that 10 run per over. They're constantly getting 9 to 10 runs in every over. Straight to the long on fielder for just a single. Dhruv on strike, and looks like there's some field changes being made for the left-hander. Mid-off being brought in. Slip comes back for the left-hander. Kept that offside region very much covered. Not out, signalled by the umpire. And that will be the end of the 10th over. Halfway down in this innings, and the score 88 for 1. Beg your pardon, there's still a ball left in this over. Constant field changes being made by the Bellissimo Blasters. And that is running away for another 12th man brewing boundary. There was a deep square leg fielder over there, but the ball beats him to run away for a 4. It was a half volley, he slogged it, and he gets 4 runs for it. This time, this will be the end of the 10th over, and the Ashok Tower Strikers 92 for 1.
92 for 1 at the end of 10 overs. It's a staggering run rate for the Ashok Tower strikers. The only thing that can slow down this electrifying start by the 80 strikers is a wicket. They got that wicket. Imtiaz was dismissed, but Vikram continues to be a thorn on their side. 34 runs in 30 deliveries. And now Ranjit is the new bowler. Has to run away for a boundary. Another 12th man brewing boundary. He's just pulled it this time. Let's have a look at that replay. Not the length that Ranjit was probably hoping for, but definitely the length that Vikram was hoping to receive. And he just pulls and gets the boundary. 96 for 1. Oh, that's up in the air. There's a fielder there, but he was unable to position himself. There should be just a single. Man in long off. Did not charge forward. In a way, that's not taking risks. Because if you drop the catch, you might misfield and slip the ball away for a boundary. Eighty strikers on 97. They have already put up 200 runs in this tournament in one innings, once against the World Tower Vikings. Can they do it again today against Bellissimo Blasters? 3 more balls to go. Down the leg side, and there will be wide. And another entertaining game of cricket at the Skuccii ACL Season 1. Brought to you by our title sponsor, Skuccii, India's first ever luxury super clinic, providing luxury skincare and international level treatment for your hair, skin and body. Now you don't need to scratch your head when it comes to skincare and body treatments. In order to rejuvenate yourself, Skuccii Luxury Super Clinic is where you need to be. It's right here in Raghuvanshi Mills, and all our ACL members, all our ACL family members, everyone from the players to those who support and love the players can go and avail some exciting offers. Come to the ground and win some exciting prizes brought to you by Skuccii. He's opened up good this time, but there's a man in long off, and that man is going to, oh, I think he slipped and misfielded. And that goes away for a 12th man brewing boundary. Vikram Desai, after Imtiaz's dismissal, is now building a partnership with Dhruv Jain. Let's have a look at that misfield again. Oh, that is a poor miscalculation. Something that cannot be afforded at this stage of the game. 104 for 1. 2 more balls to go. And Dhruv getting a 12th man brewing boundary to get his innings going. But the wide balls continue to rain in. They won't be thrilled about it, the Bellissimo Blasters. They're on the back foot, and bowling extras will only add fuel to the fire. And this time Dhruv was unable to dispatch that one. Ranjit gets a dot ball. He started the over with the dot. He's bowled 4 extras in this over, conceded 2 boundaries. And you can see he's not very happy with himself. Last ball of the over. This was the first over for Ranjit. He's conceded 13 runs in it. Can he get a wicket? That's in the gap. They should get a couple of runs. Fine running between the wickets by Dhruv and Vikram. Considering Dhruv last he played, lost his wicket to a run out. It's confident running and good communication for them to get 2 runs off of that ball. 11 overs gone, 107 for 1. They get a single. 40 runs for Vikram. 10 away from a half century. And Vikram is a difficult man to get rid of as an opener. The last match between the World Tower Vikings and the 80 Strikers, it was Vikram who reigned supreme and became the Durafit man of the match with his performance. Oh, the finger goes up. Dhruv has been dismissed. The Bellissimo Blasters are not too excited for this ace of pubs wicket, because they know that the big fish is on the non-strikers' end. And that is a little too easy for the umpire. I think that was going for the middle stump. And they get the wicket. Vishwajit comes on the strike, fresh out of the pavilion. Looking around the field and understanding the surroundings. Vishwajit goes for the big swing, but all we witness is a big miss. World Tower Vikings were bowled out by this 80 striker side. Vikram. Oh. Vikram Dani on the non-strikers end. Scored 82 runs in 51 balls last time around. Let's have a look at that attempt. Last ball of the over. Goes to the man in long on, and he should comfortably return it, while the 80 striker batsmen get a single. 12 overs gone, 109 for 2. Dani 40 of 33.
Is a written round. For every correct answer, you get a +10. What does IFA stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night.
Wide to start the over. You already gave away 4 wides in that last over. Starts with a wide in this one too. Vikram currently on 40. He's picked up from where he left in that last match. Is that running away for a boundary? Yes, it is. The first 12th man brewing boundary for Vishwajit. Was pitched short. No fielder in that region, and it races away for a 4. Coming back to Vikram. Scored a good 82 in that last match against the Vikings. Slogs once again. That is straight into the hands of the long on. He looked to do Vikram. He looked to do the same what he did in that last match. He was the sole reason why the 80 strikers got to a good total of 215, which was enough for them as they beat the Vikings by almost a margin of 60 runs. Once again, straight to that long on fielder. Bellissimo Blasters. They've got 2 wickets. They need more if they want to restrict the 80 strikers under a good total. Batting has been a bit off for them in the previous 2 matches. They're yet to get past 100 in this tournament. Keeping that in mind, they'll have to make sure that they get at least 140 or 150 as a target. Is he bowled there? Oh, in fact he is. And that will be the end of Vishwajit's innings. His short stay on the crease comes to an end. And Ranjit with the 3rd ace of pub's wicket of this game. Let's just have a look at the replay. Tried to slog once again. Completely missed it. The ball straight hitting the stumps. And that will be the end of Vishwajit. The approach was simple. He had to go for the big ones. He was trying for the same right from the first delivery.
Everything alright?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, But why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting.
Pramod is a new batsman on the crease. He starts off with a single. Ranjit, he's been a bit expensive, but he also gets that wicket of Vishwajit. A few wickets here and there, and that will definitely put a lot of pressure on the 80 strikers. It's again that man Vikram, he's going to be the key. He has to make sure that he somehow stays till the end of the 20th over. Goes straight into the hands of the long off fielder. A single to end the over. 13 gone, 119 for 3. Samir back into the attack. Inside edge. Good running between the wickets. Oh, that's running away for an overthrow. They'll get 2 out of it. Big misfield. Samir, it's been a good spell by him. His 3 overs is just given away 19 runs and also picked up a wicket. Run rate currently 9.19. Good work by the keeper. Once again, it's that long off fielder. Just a single. Ashok Tower strikers, they know the run rate. It's not that high. All they look for is a good ending to this innings. Anything around 220, 225 should be a good total on this wicket. Good stop there by the fine leg inside the circle, giving away just a single. They got to 215 in that last match against the Vikings. They look to get something around in that same area. 210, 220 should be a good total. Straight into that deep mid-wicket region. Just a single. That will be the end of the 14th over. The Ashok Tower strikers 124 for 3.
All I ever wanted was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
into the attack is Kevin Jain. Six overs left in this innings. It's running away. One bounce. That will be another 12th man brewing boundary for Vikram. And that will be his 50. Second consecutive 50 for Vikram in this tournament. Pitch shot. Pulls it away for a 4. Picking up from where he left. 82 in the last innings. 50 not out here. And he goes again. And that is another boundary. 2 consecutive 12th man brewing boundaries in this over by Vikram. Not the start Kevin would have wanted to his spell. Half volley pitched in his slot and he smashes it for a 4. Cheeky single there by Vikram and Pranod. But it looks clear now. Vikram is going for the big ones. If you compare it to his last innings, he has played a bit slower. His last innings he almost scored at a strike rate of nearly 200. Still has a lot of balls left in this innings. He can do the same if he stays till the end. Seventeen 12th man brewing boundaries in this innings. And there comes the 18th one. This time it's by Pramod. It's not been a good over for the Bellissimo Blasters. 13 runs off it. Transfers his weight on the back foot. Punches it away for a 4. Oh, that should be a no ball. And it's running away for byes as well. Another 12th man brewing boundary. This time it's a bye. It is raining boundaries here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground. That means the next ball is going to be a free hit. Can Pramod dispatch it into the crowds? Another no ball by Kevin. Not yet able to find his rhythm. And if he bowls another no ball above the waist height, he won't be allowed to bowl in this game. So the rule says that per match a bowler can only bowl 2. That will be a single to finish the over. 15 gone, 144 for 3.
Growing super fast, and who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
Captain Ankur taking matters into his hands now. He's brought himself back into the attack. Bowled 2 overs in the power play. Went for 21. Deep mid-wicket region. Just a single. Ankur has been their best bowler in the last 2 games. The limited chances which they've got with the ball, it's been pretty decent. Right now they'll be eyeing that wicket of Vikram. No, it's a huge wicket. And once again the ball races away for a 12th man brewing boundary. Vikram. Another half volley. And he makes no mistake in sending it to the boundary line. The Bellissimo Blasters need to come up with a plan for Vikram. And that's the wicket they were looking for. And the captain strikes with a huge wicket for the Bellissimo Blasters. An end of a brilliant innings by Vikram. 63. The 80 strikers, they would have wanted Vikram to stay till the end. But Ankur, that man, he brings himself into the attack. And he gets the wicket straight away. He'll walk off to a huge round of applause. Even the opposition players are congratulating him for his innings. Was beaten by the pace. Looked to cut it. This time he missed it completely. And the ball goes straight and hits the stumps. Gaurav is the new man in for the 80 strikers. Oh, that's the misfield. And first 12th man brewing boundary for Gaurav. And gets off the mark with a boundary. Misfields have been a problem for the Bellissimo Blasters. They've leaked a lot of runs in this game. I just hope that it and haunt back while they go into that chase. He's conceded 2 boundaries, but he's also got that big man Vikram out. We all know how huge threat he can be if he stays till the end. Now the 80 strikers will have to see who can do what Vikram does best. Do they have the firepower in their batting, in their lower order batting, to get them past 200? Tries to slog over long on. Into the hands of the fielder. And they'll somehow run 2 runs. That's good running between the wickets by the Ashok Tower strikers. And that will be the end of the 15th over. Single to start the over. Ranjit back into the attack. So after an expensive over, Kevin has been taken off the attack. Ranjit will be bowling his final over. He's got a wicket to his name. Can he get another one? White signal there by the umpire. Swing and a miss. Good variation, change in pace by Ranjit. 4 overs left in the game. Projected score currently shows 192. But if they strike well, they can somehow get past 200, which is kind of been the par score in this tournament. And he goes up and over. And that will be the second 12th man brewing 6 in this game. Gaurav stepping out and sending it over the long on fielder for a maximum. It's the death overs and they know they need the big ones. Steps out in his slot and he smashes that one. And he goes once again. This time it will fall in just front of the long on fielder for just a single. Oh, there's another misfield. And another 12th man brewing boundary. Misfield after misfield for the Bellissimo Blasters. It's not been a good day on the field for them. Pitch shot. And the fielder makes a slight error and the ball races away for a boundary. And this time, and that will be another misfield by the Bellissimo Blasters. This time by the long on fielder. Misfield after misfield. This is something the Bellissimo Blasters have to look at. They need to rectify this. That will be the end of the 17th over. 172 for 4. Ayush back into the attack. 3 overs left in this innings. Can they get to 200? That's the question. To get to 200, they need 30 odd runs in this 3 overs. It is quite possible. With both the batsmen hitting it so well, I'd say even 220 is possible. And there's another misfield there, and this time the ball running away for another boundary. Oh, in fact, he's done a good work there to stop the ball from going into the boundary. He's given away just 2 runs, saving 2 runs for his side. The third man fielder running and making his ground, saving 2 runs for his side. Steps out. That's a wide down the leg side. If there's something the Bellissimo Blasters need to rethink and rectify, it's going to be the extras and the misfield. They have leaked quite a few runs by extras and misfields. Will that come to haunt them in that second innings? A swing. He's going to slog every ball right now. And he misses it completely. Projected score currently just a touch about 200, 201. Another wide signal there by the umpire. Two 4s and 2 6s is what we've seen in this innings. A third consecutive wide by Ayush. To all our viewers joining from their homes, I hope you have made your team on that Heaven 11 app. I just hope you had Vikram in your team, because he's going to give you a lot of points with the 60 odd runs which he scored today. Let me remind you, there are a lot of exciting prizes for the winners on Heaven 11 app. First prize of 1500 rupees, the second prize of 1000 rupees, and a third prize of 500. So what are you waiting for? Download the Heaven 11 app and make your team right now. Getting back into the match. 2 balls left in this over by Ayush. Not ball. Still a good over, considering that just 5 runs have come out of it. Last ball of the 18th over. And it's up in the air. The he's dropped it. Was in the air for a long time. The mid-off got under it, but he won't be able to catch it. That will be the end of the 18th over. The Ashok Tower Strikers 180 for 4. And he's got a wicket again. Second wicket for Ankur. And this time it's Gaurav. Steps out looking to slog it over long on once again, but he misses it completely, leading to the 5th ace of pubs wicket in this innings. Was in fact in his slot. The ball stayed a bit low. He knocked his middle stump off. Big wicket here for the Bellissimo Blasters. Gaurav was looking good. Hit a 6 and a 4. Now that he's gone, can the Ashok Tower strikers get to 200? This is good bowling. Oh, it's a wide signaled by the umpire. In the 19th over this innings. Just another over left after this. Electing to bat first, the Ashok Tower strikers. Good stop there by the fielder. Avoids the ball to race away to the boundary. That is just 2 runs. Kudos to the fielder there. Great effort. New batsman Siddharth getting off the strike. That single. It has to be Pramod who needs to give that big finish to the Ashok Tower strikers. The captain said at the toss that they were looking for something around 200, 210. A slower one actually. Deceiving the batsman by the pace of the ball. Good delivery here by Ankur. He's bowled a very good spell today. Picked up 2 important wickets, including the big one of Vikram. There's 2 balls left in this over. Just a single. That brings Siddharth back on strike. We look to get a big one of this last ball of this over. They would want Pramod to keep the strike. Good ball again by Ankur, and that should be a run out. 6th ace of pubs wicket. And that will be the end of Siddharth. A short stay on the crease for him. The score after 19 overs, 185 for 6. Your pardon, it was Pramod who actually got run out there. We are in for the last over of this innings. Refusing the single there. Ball was right into the hands of the fielder. Just a single. $186. Can they get to 200? Can they get 15 odd runs in this over? And that's in the gap for a boundary. A 12th man brewing 4 by the new man Hiren. Much needed boundary there for the 80 strikers. In the gap, there's no third man. It races away for a 4. Hiren getting off the mark with a boundary. Anuj has had a bit an off day. He gave away that 5 boundaries in that 5th over which he bowled. Can he make a comeback? Straight away coming into the attack after a long break of 15 to 16 overs. This time the third man inside the fielder. Straight to him for just a single. Three balls left in this over. The strikers will look for a 6 here. Can Siddharth provide them with that? Or will it be Anuj who gets the better of the batter? He steps out and that goes straight into the hands of the long on for just a single. They're trying to get that big one. They're just not timing it well. Last 2 balls of this innings. Last 2 balls. Hiren has already got a boundary in this over. And that is good work there by the wicket keeper. And that is another ace of pubs wicket for the Bellissimo Blasters. The 7th one of this innings. So with a ball left, it's going to be Siddharth who keeps the strike for the last ball of the innings. And that will be the end of Hiren. 5 of 3 balls. Siddharth running even before the bowler bowled the ball. He wanted that strike. And Hiren sacrificing his wicket for Siddharth. Last ball of the innings. Anuj to Hiren. Beg your pardon, it's Anuj to Siddharth. And that will be just a single. Or in fact, it's going to be 2. They run 2 runs. And that will be the end of the innings for the Ashok Tower strikers. They get to 194 after their quota of 20 overs. At one stage after that power play, it did look like they'll get to 230, 240. There were constant wickets which were taken by the Bellissimo Blasters. And after 20 overs, the target for the Bellissimo Blasters is 195. Stay tuned for live action. We'll be back with the second innings soon.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers, doers and shapers of tomorrow.
Written round. For every correct answer, you get a plus 10. What does IFA stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night, of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it. Team number 20, 7 movies and last question in the movie. Golmaal again. What is the name of the Mukhyasam? Maange Mukhyasam team 12. 20 team 12 plus 20. That's the right answer. We're going to have a Bollywood dancer right here, right now. Can we hear it out loud for team number 16? Can we hear it out loud for team number 4? Team number 4, you go back, you get a shot. Can we hear it for team number 13? Amitabh Bachchan can write equally well with both his hands. At the most, how do we all better know Dylan Nair? This was the first film released under the banner of Vikram Productions. Adu Ban Gaya, Gentleman, Yes Boss, Fir Bhi Dil Hai, Hindustani, TV show circus have all been directed by whom? Ajit Mirza is the correct answer.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
I'm not kidding.
She's actually not kidding. Ace of Trades is India's largest quizzing company dedicated to organizing fun and entertaining corporate events for multinational companies. It's a perfect substitute for the mundane team building exercises that we're pretty sure you're bored of by now.
The Ace of Pubs community conducts such quizzes at many pubs across the country. Ace of Trades is just the corporate vertical.
Ace of Pub?
With over 200 quizzing events each month, Ace of Pubs has created a culture for the love of entertainment and quizzing in pubs across the country. Now imagine that in your office space. Creating the same energetic atmosphere in a corporate setting is the passion and vision behind Ace of Trades.
And this happens once a month?
In some companies, we do it every Friday, because why not?
So it's about time you bid your goodbyes to those boring team building activities and get ready for some unstoppable entertainment through our quizzes. This is Ace of Trades.
was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
Here we go. Bellissimo Blasters have come out to chase a big total of 195. 80 strikers, due to the wickets towards the end of their innings, were unable to set up the 200. like they did last time against the World Tower Vikings. Siddharth is the bowler. Priyaj and Sukesh are on strike. Bellissimo Blasters have not crossed the 100-run mark yet in this tournament with the bat. And today, they will definitely turn things around. Three consecutive dot balls. It's a good start for the 80 strikers. They've done their job with the bat. They've put up a big total. Another dot ball, and the batsman tried to go for the hit on this occasion. Lovely length as well. Two more balls to go. Oh, he's got him. Wow. The leg stump tumbles away and Siddharth gets his first Ace of Pubs wicket. Well, he beat him multiple times. And after 4 dot balls, Siddharth decides to go for the kill. And he gets it, clean bowled. Priyaj will have to walk back. He went to go for the big hit over there, Priyaj. But his bat was nowhere near the ball. Bellissimo have lost their first wicket without scoring any runs. '80 strikers lost 7 wickets. They were 194 for 7. Big shout, and the finger goes up. Consecutive wickets. 2 back-to-back wickets for Siddharth. And the team has huddled up to congratulate Siddharth because he's got 2 consecutive wickets, 2 Ace of Pubs wickets. And he gets a double wicket maiden as well against the Bellissimo Blasters. I think that was hitting the off stump. And Siddharth is very happy as he dismisses yet another batsman from the Bellissimo Blasters. Gaurav Khanna walks out without scoring any runs. 2 batsmen out on a duck. And this is the start. The Ashok Tower strikers wanted. Well, they get their first single. They're off the mark. Now Samir on strike. Sukesh has witnessed two batsmen being dismissed from the other end. Good shot. And that should run away for a boundary. Crackling 12th man brewing boundary by Samir. It's a good way to announce your intentions. Five for two. Should be a dot ball. Aye, once again, and through the covers this time. But I think it was blocked. Oh, that is spectacular fielding. Even the cameraman thought it went for a boundary. Lovely stuff there by Mehul. Good fielding by the 80 strikers. Last ball of the over. And the last ball is a dot ball. A decent enough over for the Bellissimo Blasters. They get 6 out of it. But the 80 strikers still in the driver's seat. 6 for 2.
The first round is a written round. For every correct answer, you get a plus 10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night of the second round.
And there's an appeal. Siddharth was on a hat-trick. A carried forward hat-trick. He had appealed for an outside edge, but batsman safe on this occasion, Samir. So the man in deep covers, Mehul. Oh, a shorter pitch delivery, but the batsman was unable to judge it. And another dot. And so far, he has given away only 1 run. Siddharth. 80 strikers are surely one of the best teams. A force to be reckoned with. The the way they are playing in this tournament. Oh, it's a square cut, should go away. A little towards backward point. 12th man brewing boundary for Bellissimo. Look at how he just uses his arms at the right time to get the shot away. Two more balls to go. Oh, that's up in the air. There's a fielder under it. He's positioned himself and he gets the catch. Makes it look easy as well. And another ace of pubs wicket. 3 wickets for Siddharth. And he's on fire right now. And not sure if the batsman should have gone for that shot. But he's taken the risk and he's paid the iron price. Blasters have lost 3. 12.5 gone, 11 for 3.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting.
Last ball of the over. That should be the end of the over. I think they get a bye run towards the end. Oh no, there was some bat involved. But all bats on Siddharth's back because he has given away only 6 runs in this over. And he has taken his 3rd wicket in this over. So that's a total of 3. 12 for 3 at the end of 3 overs. Here we go again. Oh, that's in the gap. And that's another 12th man brewing boundary. Bellissimo Blasters still blasting away a few boundaries here and there. And taking the score up to 16 runs. Taking advantage of this fun 88 power play. Oh, that's a no ball. And a boundary given as well. So 5 runs of that last ball. It won't be counted. The next one will also be a free hit. So Bellissimo Blasters can thank the service. That's up, and it is eventually brought down. Two more balls to go. 26 for 3. Well, all of this excitement brought live to you, our viewers all across the world, family members and friends of this first ever ACL tournament. All of this action is brought to you by Skuccii, India's first ever luxury super clinic here in Raghuvanshi Mills, where you can get international level skin, body and hair treatment done right here in the city of Mumbai. So you don't need to travel anymore for luxury skincare clinic. And no need to look around any further for places where you can get skincare and hair and body treatments. Skuccii Super Clinic is where you need to be, and that is a super shot. Pulled away. It's a big sixer. Bellissimo Blasters are not backing out of this one yet. They have a fight, and they want to fight till the final ball of this innings, no matter what the result is. That's the end of the fourth over. 4 overs gone, 35 for 3. That should be wide. Should be another dot ball. If you look at the current run rate, it's not bad. 9 per over. Very close to what they need. Blasters are batting with a ferocity. It's wide again. And Siddharth beats the batsman on the offside. Gets the dot ball. Another dot. So 3 dot balls in this over and 2 wides. Amartya has not gotten a chance to play the ball. Three more balls to go. Should be another dot. Well, all of this live cricketing action at the Skuccii ACL is also a part of its very own fantasy league brought to you by Heaven 11. So you can head on to Heaven 11, make your fantasy team for the Skuccii ACL and stand a chance to win exciting prizes. There are cash prize winners every day. 2 more balls to go. Last ball of the over. Oh, and he gets it. The umpire takes some time and Siddharth is on a 4-wicket haul in just a few overs. He's bowled only 3 overs and he's already taken 4 wickets. And have a look at that. It's Amartya this time. Inside edge. Umpire takes some time but then the finger goes up. So that's the end of 5 overs. And the 4th wicket falls for the Bellissimo Blasters. 33 for 4 at the end of 5.
All I ever wanted was a place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
So 4-wicket haul already for Siddharth in this Fun 88 power play. And they're yet to try out their deadlier bowlers. Mehul is yet to bowl. Mehul bowled in the power play last time against the World Tower Vikings. That should go away for a boundary. Through the gap, Samir continues the onslaught. Another 12th man brewing boundary. 17 runs in just 9 balls for Samir. Good shot. And that should go for a one bounce four in the deep sweepers. Samir single-handedly putting runs on the board for the Bellissimo Blasters. Look at that hit. Fine cricketing shot. Should be a dot ball. .154 needed in 87. And Samir single-handedly take Bellissimo through. Three more balls to go. Back into the circle. Haven't seen any extras in this Fun 88 power play. Two more balls to go. Oh, that's in the gap. But Mehul in the deep has put a good stop to that scorching shot. The entire field applauds that effort by Mehul. Look at that. That was destined for a boundary, but Mehul is in the right place at the right time. He blocks that one. Last ball of the over, 42 for 4. Oh, but it's a wide ball. There's a big shout. The whole team has come towards the umpire. And I think they're even asking the batsman, Ranjit, if there was an edge. And the wide ball was the decision. Oh, wow. Talk about finding the gap at the right time. Because just when the Fun 88 power play was about to end, Ranjit plays a shot in the gap. He just finds that hole in point and goes for the deeper areas. And now we'll take a short break for drinks. 6 overs gone, 47 for 4.
Growing super fast. And who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan, and win match tickets, cool ocean gear, and an assured free subscription to the 1-8 Fitness app, or even a lucky chance to meet Virat. Cheer for India with Ocean Fruit Water.
Here we go again. Straight to the fielder. The fun 88 power play is over. Now Samir will need to find newer gaps in this new field setup post power play. Bellissimo Blasters will need a lot of character to chase down this total. .148 needed in 83. Should be another dot ball. Oh, that's on the pad. Big shot once again. But the umpire says no. Sunil, 3 balls, 3 dots. And that would have been a big wicket. That dismissal of Samir. Oh, that's up. And 1 bounce and over the boundary line. Samir brings the 50 up for the Bellissimo Blasters. And he has scored 26 out of the 51 runs they've put on the board. So almost half the score that you see put up by the Bellissimo Blasters is scored by Samir. And once again, he tries to go beyond the 30-yard circle. Last ball of the over. Here's the last ball. And the last one will be a dot. 5 runs off this over. Well, that boundary is good for the morale for the Bellissimo Blasters. But 7 overs gone. 80 strikers are still in the driver's seat. 52 for 4. Well, keep looking for the ball. Mehul has just come into the attack and Samir has whacked him away for a sixer. He was the deadliest bowler from the last match, Mehul. And a sixer to put pressure on Mehul. Samir with a fine innings for the Blasters. It should be a dot. Let's have a look at that sixer. Just went up and over deep mid wicket. Ranjit on strike, 3 more balls to go. Tried to go for the third man. They get a single, they rotate strike. Samir is back. Can he continue to get those boundaries, or will Mehul put an end to his innings? They're running for a single and they get the single. Good running between the wickets by Samir and Ranjit. That's up in the air and misjudged. That could have been the wicket that they were looking for. And they're not happy about it. They're looking for a breakthrough through this partnership. Oh, the response was a little late. But it's all right. 80 strikers still have an upper hand. 8 overs gone, 61 for 4.
Written round. For every correct answer, you get a +10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was...
Sanil back into the attack for the Ashok Tower strikers. Start it off with a single. Ranjit is on strike now. .62 for 4. .133 needed in 70. On the pad, the umpire knows that that was going outside the leg stump. The impact was definitely outside the leg stump. If there was no surety in the appeal either, they knew that it's a slim chance. It's another dot ball. Last ball. And that is that. End of the over. 9 overs gone, 64 for 4. 131 needed in 66.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz, we are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
Just happened. Oh, it's a catch. Stunning, stunning catch. And it's a big wicket. We'll need to look at that replay. Look at Samir. Oh, wow. I was just looking at the score sheet and I was about to talk about how Samir can continue this run for the Blasters. But we've been stunned by this catch by Sanil Parekh. And the 5th wicket falls for the Blasters, 64 for 5. And Mehul had no one to rely on. He had to go for the catch. Every second matters. And he was just 1 second late to the ball. 3 more balls to go. That's a single, 67. And Samir's wicket is going to put a dent in the speed of Bellissimo Blasters. Last ball of the over. And with that stop and that single, it should be that. 10 overs gone, 67 for 5. 128 still needed in the last 10 overs. So halfway down the innings, the Bellissimo Blasters have half their batting lineup to face the Ashoka Tower strikers.
All I ever wanted was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
Oh, and that is what the Bellissimo Blasters want to see. They're trying to get as close as possible to the total. It's a difficult run chase from here, but a 12th man brewing sixer on Ankush's first delivery. Another dot ball. Four balls to go. Should be a dot ball. That's an appeal, but all they'll get is a dot ball. Straight to the man and long on for a single. .74 for 5, last ball of the over. That should be a single to wrap up the over. Well, decent over, 8 runs off it, but much better by the Bellissimo Blasters. 11 gone, 75 for 5. Oh, that's up in the air. There's a fielder and he has dropped it. He was running towards the ball and the ball had already built up too much momentum. He had to run to catch it. But Mehul witnesses the second drop while he is attacking with the ball. Now here he comes again, Mehul. Oh, did he get his hand? He did. Mehul gets a run out. He got his hand on the ball and the ball directly hit the stumps. That's an ace of pubs wicket. Let's have a look at that replay. Oh yes, the batsman was far away from the crease. And Mehul's hand clearly made contact with the ball. That is unlucky for the non-striker. Very unlucky. .77 for 6 with 3 more balls to go. Mehul's over. Kshitij is the new man in. He'll be on the non-striker's end. Goes past the first fielder. The man in the deep sweepers will send it back to Mehul. Just a single. 3 runs of this over so far along with that wicket. 11.4 and 78 runs at the loss of 6 wickets. And Kshitij is now on strike. Here comes Mehul. Not after, or rather not before, he sets up the field nice and easy. Dot ball. Every dot ball is going to hurt the Bellissimo Blasters. And that's another dot ball to end the over. End of the over. 12 overs gone. 78 for 6.
Super fast. And who can match the pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
I should run away for a boundary. And they're getting the runs as and when they come. And 12th man brewing boundary. .86 for 6. .86 for 6. We're just 2 balls remaining in this over. 8 runs of this over already. Last ball of the over. And Kshitij yet to open up his tally. Oh, is that gone? Nope, says the umpire. Right between the legs. Look at that. And missed the stumps as well. That's the end of the over. 13 overs gone. 87 for 6. Bellissimo Blasters have a mountain to climb ahead of them in the last 7 overs.
Growing super fast. And who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
The ball was in the air for a long time, but he's dropped it. That could have been the 7th ace of pub's wicket for the 80 strikers. The target now looking well out of reach for the Bellissimo Blasters. 107 required of 41 deliveries. They need a miracle from here if they have to win this game. Ranjit right now on 20. Meanwhile, his partner Kshitij yet to get off the mark. Once again it's in the air, but falls short of the fielder. That will be just a single. And if the Ashok Tower Strikers, if they win this match today, they go on top of the table of Group A with 4 points. Meanwhile, for the Bellissimo Blasters, it's looking troublesome for them. If they lose another game, they're currently at 5th spot. They'll remain at 5th spot. And they'll still be looking for that first win. It's been a good outing if you compare from the last two matches. They couldn't put up a good score on the board in the last two games, but here it looks like it's been a decent effort from the Bellissimo Blasters, comparatively. The 80 strikers, they look to wrap this innings as early as possible. They got a 60-run win in the last match. A win by a good margin in this match. And that's a good shot. But a good fielding effort there by the 80 strikers fielder. He makes sure that he's saving that boundary. Speaking about the 80 strikers, they got a good win in the last match, a good margin. Here too it looks like they'll win by a comprehensive win. That will be a very good net run rate boost for the 80 strikers. Last ball of the over from Mehul. Goes straight to the long off fielder. Will they go for the second run? No, they won't. A single to finish the over. 93 for 6. Sunil Patel is a new bowler into the attack. Oh, he's chipped that one. Good shot there for a welcome 12th man brewing boundary for the Bellissimo Blasters. They need a lot more of them if they have to chase this mammoth total down. I was in the gap. No deep fine leg there. And the ball races away for a boundary. Ranjit is a lone man standing for the Bellissimo Blasters. Look, how long can he survive? He tries to hit it in the same area again, but this time that fine leg inside the circle will prevent the ball from going for a boundary. .99 required of 34 deliveries. Slower one, full toss, and he once again goes in that same area. And another 12th man brewing boundary for Ranjit. This time a full toss, and he makes no mistake in sending the ball for a boundary. And with that, will be 100 for the Bellissimo Blasters. A figure they will remember for a long time because they were unable to get to that 100-run mark in the last two games. And that's the wicket they were looking for. And that will be the end of Ranjit. The 7th ace of pubs wicket for 80 strikers. And Bellissimo Blasters lose their main man. Tried to hit it straight. Missed it completely. That will be the first wicket for Sunil. That should be the end of the road for Bellissimo Blasters from here. Ranjit walks off for a well played 30. New man in now is Captain Ankur. Can he play a captain's knock and take Bellissimo Blasters over the line in this game? Ankur, the new man on crease. Required 100. Almost 20 now. It's slowly and steadily going out of reach for the Bellissimo Blasters. It's not been the ideal start to the tournament. They still have a game left. The qualification looks a bit difficult with 3 games lost. They can spoil the party of other teams. We'll get back to that later. That will be the end of the 15th over. The Bellissimo Blasters 101 for 7. Wide to start off the over for Rishabh. The equation now for the Bellissimo Blasters. The equation now for the Bellissimo Blasters is they need 93 of 30 deliveries. Required 100 of almost 20. And that should be 5 wides. Yes, it is. A 12-man rowing boundary for the Bellissimo Blasters. The ideal start of the over for Rishabh. A wide and here a 5 wides. They need a lot more of them if they want to chase this total down. It's on Ankur now. The captain has to do a miracle for the Bellissimo Blasters. We've seen games go down the wire in this Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League. Can today be another occasion? Strikers now just 3 wickets away from a win, from their second consecutive win in this Ace Championship League. Can they wrap things up early? Or will Bellissimo Blasters at least get to bat their 20 overs? And that is the 8th Ace of Pubs wicket. Rishabh, after giving away 6 runs of the first ball, has now come back with a wicket. And this time it's the captain Ankur who walks back to the pavilion. Let's just have a look at the replay. Knocks his middle stump. The captain looking to smash it over long on. Missed it. And he's bowled. New man onto the crease is Ayush. Rushabh. Bellissimo Blasters. If they win by a big margin, it's only going to boost their net run rate going forward in the tournament. We all know how important the net run rate is in the business end of the tournament. So guys, don't forget that we have another match lined up after this, where the Park Indians play the One Avigna All-Stars. Both teams coming off from a victory in their last match. It's a race for that tabletop position. Whoever wins will go to that first spot. Just to remind you guys, there are 5 teams in a group and the top 2 will qualify for the semi-finals. And currently, if the Bellissimo Blasters lose to the 80 Strikers, the 80 Strikers will take that tabletop position. As it hit straight down the ground, and that is another ace of pub's wicket. The 9th one. A good running catch by that long off fielder. The Ashok Tower Strikers now just 1 wicket away from a win. Came off the bottom of the bat, was in the air, and he had to make some ground before taking that catch. And a great effort there by the fielder. And that will be the end of the innings for Kshitij. Rushabh picking up the 2nd wicket of this over. Can he get a 3rd one and finish this game in this over itself? Last ball of the over. Anuj on strike. And that will be the end of the over. Rushabh finishing with a 2-wicket over. 16 gone, 108 for 9.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan, and win match tickets, cool ocean gear, and an assured free subscription to the 1-8 Fitness app, or even a lucky chance to meet Virat. Cheer for India with Ocean Fruit Water.
Siddharth back into the attack. And what a spell he's had. 4 for 8. Can he get a 5-er? It's been a very good bowling spell by Siddharth today. Swing and a miss again. 3 balls left in this over. Four dots in a row now in this over. Two balls left. Can he bowl a maiden over? The Bellissimo Blasters will look to regroup before that final league stage match. You know, the qualification for them is very difficult. They can play spoil sport for other teams by winning a few matches. And that is a 12th man throwing boundary. A bit too late for the Bellissimo Blasters. He edged that one and races away in that third man region for a 4. Last ball of the over from Siddharth. He finishes off the over with a dot ball. 17 gone, 112 for 9. Three overs left in this innings. The strikers will look to get that last wicket as early as possible and wrap this game. Currently looking at the points table, it looks like it is a three-way battle for that top 2 position. It's the 80 strikers, obviously. After winning this game, they'll go at the top of the table. But we also have 2 other teams who are in race for that semi-final spot from this group. And there's another boundary. Another 12th man throwing boundary for the Bellissimo Blasters. Outside off. It goes over the fielder for a 4. As I was speaking, we have an exciting matchup coming up very soon. Hits it over the mid-off fielder again. And that will be a boundary. 2 consecutive 12th man throwing boundaries for Ayush. A few late blows here for the Bellissimo Blasters. Fielder in that region. It runs away for a boundary. A swing and a miss. Still a ball left in the over. Oh, it's it straight to the bowler. Good stop. The batsman just having a check if the bowler is okay. Good gesture there by the batter. Good effort. The reaction time there was actually very less. That will be the end of the 18th over. The Bellissimo Blasters 121 for 9. Rishabh back into the attack. Got 2 wickets in his previous one. Can he get a third one and wrap this game for the 80 strikers? That should be wide, signaled by the umpire. They run a single. 2 runs off that ball. Was this Park Indians? दो टीम है, एक पाक रेंजर्स है और एक पाक इंडियंस है. मुंबई इंडियंस, पाक रेंजर्स, इसमें उनका जर्सी भी ब्लू है. It's in the air and he's dropped it. That could have been the final ace of Pub's wicket of this innings. But a missed chance for the 80 strikers. Looks like the Bellissimo Blasters will somehow bat their 20 overs of game. Few positives for the Bellissimo Blasters, obviously. After a bad start with the ball, they did come back really well to bowl the 80 strikers for 190 odd runs. At one stage it did look like they'll get to 220, 230. Rishabh to Ayush again. Two balls left in this over. Full toss. Go straight to that long on fielder for just a single. The 80 strikers, they've had the best possible start they could have for this tournament. 2 wins in a row and 2 comprehensive wins by huge margins. They batted first on both the occasions and they've defended very well on both the occasions. And that will be the end of the 19th over. 127 for 9, the Bellissimo Blasters. Final over of this game between the Bellissimo Blasters and the 80 strikers. And the 80 strikers infuse and all out on the Bellissimo Blasters. Another dropped catch. Went straight to the bowler. Tried his best but missed it on this occasion. They won't mind much in a situation like this where the target is obviously well above their reach. There's 4 balls remaining in this innings. As I was saying, 80 strikers. They will walk home with 2 points today. Not only 2 points, it will be also a big boost to their net run rate. Last 2 balls of this match loading. And once again it's falls short of that long off fielder for just a single. Last ball of this match. The 80 strikers obviously will go home with a win today. A match where they have dominated completely from ball 1. And that will be the end of the innings. The Bellissimo Blasters will be all out for 131. They'll also play their 20 overs. The 80 strikers get the 2 wins they needed and they will go at the top of the table of Group A. Meanwhile, for the Bellissimo Blasters, it's a 3rd consecutive loss. With the game in hand, they look to finish the tournament on a high with at least 2 points. Meanwhile, for the 80 strikers, they still have 2 games left. It will be interesting to see where they go from here. Stay tuned with us for the presentation. Thank you.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers, doers and shapers of tomorrow.
भाई उसने बटन चालू नहीं किया शायद। बोलने तो बोलो, बोलने तो बोलो। नहीं आ रहा है। एक मिनट रुको। नहीं जो है वैसे ही है।
Right, up next we have the Avenue Fastest 30 Award, and the fastest 30 in just 19 balls was put up by a very... Right. The next award is the SM Studio Stylish Player Award. SM Studios obviously is so important in making your entire house stylish, so you can rely on SM Studios for the most stylish player award. Today we have Vikram Dani of 80 Strikers. Keep going, boy. Keep going. I think it's the second consecutive match where he has put up a good show, so congratulations to Mr. Vikram Dani. The next award is the SM Studios Safest Hands Award, and the safest hands today for a mind-blowing catch. We didn't even realize it was a catch from the broadcast room. Goes to Sanil Parekh of the 80 Strikers. Right, the next award is the Just Baked Best Fielder Award for overall performance in the field, and the Just Baked Best Fielder Award goes to Mehul from 80 Strikers. And now we have another award from Just Baked. Of course, we've been enjoying cookies and cakes from Just Baked. You can find them on Swiggy and Zomato once you reach home as well. The Just Baked Thriller Over of the evening. There were many thriller overs, but the thriller over of the match goes to the first over bowled by Siddharth from the 80 strikers. To the first over bowled by Siddharth from the 80 strikers. Of course, the premium craft beer drink that you need to try straight out of the can. The 12th man brewing maximum boundaries with Vikram Dani. Our next award is the KOR Associates Turning Point Award. Of course, KOR Associates can help you achieve the turning point in your life by connecting you to the right property. KOR Associates Turning Point Award of the evening. 1 over and 2 wickets in that 1 over by Rishabh. Alright, our next award, Skuccii, Most Distracting Fan Award. Skuccii, of course, is helping us all retain our beauty and our quality of health, hair, and all of the other things involved with the body. You can now avail international level services here at Raghuvanshi Mills with state-of-the-art technology thanks to Skuccii, our title sponsor of the ACL. The most distracting fan of the evening is Imtiaz. All right, the next award is the most beautiful fan of the match, brought to you by Skuccii. Once again, the pioneers of beauty right now, the first ever luxury super clinic in India. The most beautiful fan of the evening is Amrita from Team Bellissimo Blasters. And we've got the Man of the Match award, the award we've been waiting for. We've got Mr. Keshav here, finally, to give away the award, brought to you by Durafit Mattresses. Durafit Mattress, of course, allowing you to have the soundest sleep of your life. And someone who's going to have a sound sleep tonight after playing a fantastic game of cricket, bowling 4 overs, giving only 12 runs away, and a 4-wicket haul for Siddharth from the 80 strikers. He is the Durafit Man of the Match. Right, congratulations to the 80 strikers once again. To all those who are watching, stay tuned. We've got our next match coming up. A very, very interesting Super Sunday fixture. The One-Avigna All-Stars versus the Park Indians. Stay tuned and we'll be right back here at the Skuccii ACL.